In this video, I want to show you how to do this super cute star coaster with a puffy edge. It's really 3D shaped and it's perfect for my size mug. And if you want to make this bigger, you can just use a bigger hook and yarn. And it's also perfect for storing some jewelry. And it goes very well together with the heart I already created. For this project, I will use this yarn. It's for needles 3.5 to 4. And I will use my 3.5 crochet hook. I will also use a basting needle and scissors, and we will need some fiber fill. We will start with a magic ring. Put the yarn around your fingers like this and put it around your thumb like this. I like to hold my yarn with my 2 fingers here. And then I go in with the crochet hook along my thumb, grab the yarn and twist it at the same time. Yarn over and pull it through this loop you created. And this is your magic ring. Get it off your thumb. And into this ring we will work 12 double crochets, but I will start with a chain of 2. Yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2. This will not count as a double crochet in my case. It's just for the start. Now yarn around your hook, go through the magic ring, yarn over, and pull through. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. This is our first double crochet, and we will repeat this 12 times. Yarn around your hook, through the magic ring, yarn over, pull through. 3 loops, yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through. This is number 2. I will do it faster now until we have 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you run out of space on this, because you have to crochet around these 2 strands at the same time, you can just pull a little and then you have more of the 2 strands together. So this was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and number 12. And our first row is done with 12 double crochets. We will pull now on this one to close our magic ring. And I will end my round with a slip stitch into the first double crochet I made. This is my first double crochet. This one is the chain I did. So I will do it on top of that double crochet into these stitches here. Just yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook at the same time. All right, our first row is done. I can, close the magic ring even more. And this is our first row or round. Now we will need to increase from 12 stitches to 24. And we will do that by doing 2 double crochets into each stitch. So I will start my round again with a chain of 2, 1 and 2. And now I will go into the same stitch where I did my slip stitch in. And I will do 2 double crochets in here. So yarn around your hook, go through this stitch, yarn over, pull through. 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2, through the second 2. And the second double crochet into the same hole, into the same stitch. 1 and 2. This is my first increase. Now we will go to the next one, double crochet into the next stitch. And another double crochet into the same stitch. This is my second increase. I will need 12 increases in total to go from 12 to 24 stitches. All right, I'm doing my last increase here, the second double crochet. And never use this stitch right here to crochet in. Always count, and you will realize this is the last stitch and not this hole here. This is just a slip stitch we did. I will end my round with a slip stitch again into the stitch on top of my first double crochet. This is my first double crochet. This is just a chain. So I will go through here and I will do a slip stitch. And now we have an increase from 12 to 24. And now we will increase to 35. Usually you would increase from 24 to 36 by doing 1 double crochet, 1 increase, 1 double crochet, 1 increase. But since we're doing a star, I want to have 35 stitches because I can divide that by 5. So I will just do 1 increase less, if that makes sense. We will do it right at the beginning. I will start with a chain of 2 again. And then I will do a double crochet into the same stitch I did my slip stitch in. So 1. Then I will do a double crochet into the next stitch. 2. And now I will continue with the increase pattern, meaning I do a double crochet into this stitch and an increase into the next one. That means 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Double crochet 1, double crochet 2. And now we will continue with this increase pattern. 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then we do an increase into the next one. So 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet in the same stitch. And we will continue with this increase pattern all the way around because we already did our regular double crochets at the beginning, and we will end up with 35 instead of 36 stitches. So 1 double crochet, 1 increase. And I get to my last increase here. So 2 double crochets in the same stitch, 1 and 2. And we will end our round with a slip stitch again. This is my first double crochet, and I will do my slip stitch into this stitch, on top. And this is our third round. And now we get to the star pattern. So this is the base of our coaster. We're done with that. And now we will start with the star pattern. All right, we can start with the star pattern itself now. And we have 35 double crochets, and we can divide that by 5. That leaves us with 7 stitches per tip of the star. So what I will do is I ended my round with a slip stitch. I will undo this slip stitch and I will show you in a second why. What we will do now to work the first part of the star, we will do front loops only. If you look at the top of your border, you can see these V shapes, and this is the front loop of the V shape, and this would be the back loop. And this is how you usually crochet. You go through both loops. But for the star, since we're doing a front part and a back part, we will first go through front loops all the way around. And the slip stitch I did, I will do in this front loop. So I have the back loop free for later. All right, the pattern itself for the tips is, I will start with a chain always. One single crochet into the same stitch we did our slip stitch in. So front loop only, we only go through the front loop. Yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops. This is our single crochet. The next one is a half double crochet. Yarn around your hook, find the next stitch. This is the next stitch, but we only go through the front loop. Yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, half double crochet, pull through all 3 loops at the same time. Next is a double crochet, yarn around your hook, find the next stitch, front loop only, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. In the next stitch, we will do an increase of 3 double crochets into the same stitch. Yarn around your hook, front loop only, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. We do another double crochet into this stitch, front loop only, and the 3rd double crochet into this stitch. This is the highest point of our tip so far. We will go back down, means we will do a double crochet in the next front loop, a half double crochet into the next one, and a single crochet into the next one. All right, now we will repeat this pattern 4 more times. 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, always in the front loop, 1 double crochet, 1 and 2. Then we have our 3 double crochet increase in the same stitch. First double crochet, same stitch, second double crochet. Lost part of my yarn there. And 3rd double crochet in the same stitch. Then we do 1 double crochet in the next one, a half double crochet in the next one, through all 3 loops, and a single crochet. So this is already the second part. We do that again, single crochet. I will do it faster now. Half double crochet, whoops, I'm trying not to split the yarn. And we do 1 double crochet, 3 double crochet increase, 1, 2, and 3 in the same stitch. Then a double crochet, half double crochet, and a single crochet. So 3 of the 5 pieces are done. Again, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, 3 double crochet increase, first one, second one, and 3rd. Then we have our double crochet, and a half double crochet, and our single crochet. Don't forget front loops only. And now we get to our last one. So we will do a single crochet, half double crochet through all 3 loops, 1 double crochet, first 2, second 2, then we have 3 double crochet increase, first double crochet, second and third in the same stitch. Oops. Then we have 1 double crochet, a half double crochet through all 3 loops, and a single crochet. And we are at the end of our round. We have our 5 pointy parts, the tips, and we will close this round with a slip stitch into the first single crochet. So this is my single crochet right here. This is just the chain I did. So I need to find the single crochet. On top of that single crochet, I will do a slip stitch through both loops, because now we will go through both loops from now on. Now we get to the second row of our star. I will start once again with a chain, and now we will do 1 single crochet, go back into the same stitch you did the slip stitch in, 1 single crochet, another single crochet, then we do 1 half double crochet, so through all 3 loops at the same time, then we do 1 double crochet through the first 2, through the second 2, and then we get to our increase. We will do 5 double crochets into the next stitch. So 1, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It gets tricky. It seems like there's no room left, but try to do all the 5 double crochets into the same stitch. So we have 5 double crochets in here now. And then we go back down with a double crochet into the next stitch, a half double crochet into the next stitch, through all 3 loops, a single crochet, and another single crochet. And this is getting more and more pointy. Let's repeat this. 1 single crochet, another single crochet, then we do 1 half double crochet through all 3 loops, then we do 1 double crochet, and we are back on our increase. 5 double crochets into the next stitch, into the stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one. And we go back down again with 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet through all 3 loops, and then we have 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. So 2 of them are done. Next one, single crochet, single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, And then we have our increase with 5 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we go back down, double crochet, half double crochet, and 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. All right, last one, no, 2 more, sorry. 1 single crochet, another single crochet, half double crochet, a double crochet in the next stitch, then we have an increase of 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one, 5. Then we get a double crochet, a half double crochet through all 3 loops, a single crochet, and another single crochet. And these are the 4 parts done, and now we only have 1 more to go. Find the next stitch, single crochet, half double crochet, double, increase of 5 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, all in the same stitch, and back down, double crochet, half double crochet through all 3 loops, 1 single crochet, and the last single crochet into the last stitch, and we close our round with a slip stitch in the first single crochet we did in this round. And this is how our star looks right now. It's getting bigger, and we have 1 more round to go, and then we get to the back side. Now we get to the last round of our star before we can do the second part on the back. I will start as usual my round with 1 chain, and then I will do 1 single crochet into the same stitch we did the slip stitch in. So 1 single crochet, and then we do a half double crochet through all 3 loops, another half double crochet through all 3 loops, then we do a double crochet, 1 and 2, another double crochet, 1 and 2. Now we get to a double crochet increase. We will do 2 double crochets in the same stitch, 2. So this is the first one, and this is my second one. And now we're on the pointiest part of the tip, and into this we will do 3 treble crochets. Treble crochets are put the yarn around your hook twice, go in here, yarn over, pull through. You will have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. this is a treble crochet, and we will need 3 of this in the same stitch. So again, yarn around your hook twice, into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops, yarn over, first 2, yarn over, second 2, yarn over, last 2, and 1 more, yarn around your hook twice, go through the same loop, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops, yarn over, first 2, second 2, last 2. Now we go back down again with a double crochet increase in the next stitch. So 2 double crochets. This is my first one, and this is my second. Then we do a double crochet, another double crochet, 1 and 2. Then we will do half double crochet, 1 through all 3 loops, another half double crochet through all 3 loops, and a single crochet. And we have the first pattern repetition of the pointy part done. We need this 4 more times to finish our round. So single crochet, 1 half double crochet, another half double crochet, 1 double, another double, then we have our double crochet increase, 2 double crochets in the same stitch, 1 and 2. Then we have a treble increase of 3 treble crochets in the same stitch, through the first 2, through the second 2, through the last 2. This is my second treble crochet, first 2, second 2, last 2, and this is my third treble. Through the first 2, second 2, last 2. Then we go back down with a double crochet increase, so 1 and 2 in the same stitch. Then we have a double crochet, another double crochet, then we have a half double crochet through all 3 loops, another half double crochet through all 3 loops. Whoops, lost my yarn. And then we have 1 single crochet. And we have the second part done. So now we will go to the third single crochet, 1 half double crochet, another half double crochet, then we have a double crochet, another double, and we get to our double crochet increase, 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, first one and the second one. Then we have our treble crochet increase, 3 treble crochets in the same stitch, 4 loops on your hook, first 2, second 2, last 2, another treble, same stitch, 4 loops on your hook, first 2, second 2, last 2, treble crochet, same stitch, 4 loops on your hook, first 2, second 2, last 2. Now we go back down again with a double crochet increase, 2 double crochets in the same stitch, then we have a double crochet, 1, then we have another double crochet, we have a half double crochet, another half through all 3 loops, and then we have our single crochet. And we already have 3 of the 5 parts done. Let's continue. Single, half double, half double, 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 double crochet increase, 2 in 1 stitch, 1 and 2. Now I get to my treble increase, 3 treble crochets in 1 stitch, 1, 2, 3. Then we do a double crochet increase, 1 and 2 in the same stitch. Then we have our double crochet, another double crochet. We have a half double crochet through all 3 loops, another half double crochet through all 3 loops, and oops, a single crochet. And we're already almost done. We have 4 parts, only 1 more to go. We will start with a single crochet again. Then we do half, half, 1 double, another double. Then we have our double crochet increase, so 2 in 1 stitch, 1 and 2. Then we get to, I have to do my second double crochet again. Then we have our treble crochet increase through the first 2, second 2, last 2. Another treble crochet, 2 and 3, and the last treble crochet. Whoops. 1, 2 and 3. Then we go back down again with a double crochet increase, 2 in 1 stitch, 1 and 2, a double in the next stitch, a double in the next stitch, a half double in the next one, through all 3 loops, a half double in the next one, through all 3 loops. Then we have 1 single crochet left. And we're at the end of the round. So this is how our star looks like right now. All 5 corners are done. We will end this one with a slip stitch in the top of the first single crochet. This is my first single crochet. So I will do a slip stitch in here, go through, get the yarn and pull it right through. And this is the point where we can fasten off the front and we can weave in this part. And now we will start working on the second flap for the star. All right, I weaved in the yarn from the beginning and also the yarn from the end here. And what we will do now is go to, here is my end, go to the end and go down here and find our back loop row. If you put it like this, it's really easy. You can see all the back loops you have, right? And now find the first back loop, which in my case would be this one. This is my last back loop. This is my first back loop. I started my pattern here in this front loop. And if I just go through here, I can easily find the back loop. So this one. All right. So just go through the front where you know there was your first single crochet and find the back loop. Through this back loop, put your hook and attach the yarn. We will do this with a slip stitch. Just take the yarn, put it on your hook, pull through, yarn over and pull through. And we will repeat the same pattern we did here, but going through the back loops now. So my first stitch is a single crochet. Through the same stitch I just did this slip stitch to secure the yarn. So one single crochet, then I find the next stitch, it's right next to it. I will do a half double crochet, then we will do a double crochet in the next stitch. Just find the next back loop. It should be really easy to see. It's all these loops here. So if you go like this, you can see it. And then we will do a 3 double crochet increase. So 3 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. And what I will do now is finish this back flap off camera. Just go back and rewatch the beginning of this part and do the exact same thing. First row back loops only, and second and third row is exactly the same as this. So just repeat the whole pattern. I am at the very end of my back flap of the star, and I have one single crochet left right into this stitch. So we have one single crochet. And now I will end my round with a slip stitch into this first single crochet of the round, and I will not fasten off. I will leave this because we will use this to close the star and stuff it. So what we will do next is find the same stitch on the front and on the back flap. If you have troubles, you can, I will show you, you can try to find out what kind of stitch it is. For example, this is my single crochet. These are half double crochets because they have the V shape and the straight shape on top, or the straight line. We had 2 of those, and then we have 2 double crochets here. So try to focus on one of these stitches. I will go for the half double crochet, the first one, and I will find the same stitch on the back. This is my single crochet right here with the V shape. These are my 2 half double crochets because they have the V and the straight line, and these are the 2 double crochets. So I will take the same half double crochet here and put the needle through, just for orientation. I just need this to know that I get the same stitch in the front and in the back. Put the hook back on and find the first stitch. I will go with the stitch before the half double crochet. So I will go through here. It's a little tricky. And I will go through the back, through the whole loop. Yarn over, pull through, and do a slip stitch. Go through the loop right away. And now we get to the half double crochet we picked. Go through both layers, yarn over, pull through, and through the loop on the hook right away. Keep splitting the yarn. All right. And we will do this for the whole star. We will go through both layers, same stitch in the front and the back, pull through and pull through the loop on the hook right away. Again, through both layers, pull through and pull through the hook right away. Keep doing that until you have a certain length of the star done, and we can start stuffing. So just do a few stitches, both layers, yarn over, pull through the loop. Always make sure you have the same stitch in the front and in the back. And if you look, we will have a very nice border here that we create with these slip stitches. So now I'm almost at the end of closing my star. I have to find the right stitches on the back side as well. One, two, and we have our last stitch through here, and we're done. We stuffed everything. Yep, looks good. We stuffed the whole rim, and now we can cut the yarn and fasten off and weave it in. So our little star is done. It has a nice stuffed border, and let me show you with my mug. It fits perfectly, and if you want to make this bigger, you can just use a bigger yarn or a bigger hook. And you can also use this to store jewelry or something. I hope you liked my little tutorial of this, and it also goes very good with the heart I already did, and you can just make them in any color and any size you want. And thanks for watching.